What's going on, everyone? Welcome to episode 15 of the Backlog. Sorry we're a bit late for the live viewers. Blame Shar.
Yeah, it's hashtag blame Shar time now.
Yeah, sleeping in, are we? On this
Yeah, it's the
weekend?
weekend over here, so I kind of maybe shut off my alarm and then woke up really freaking fast and checked my phone, and it was 10:30, and I said, "Oh no, we're supposed to be live."
And I asked
That's my
you that I
morning.
asked you this before we went live, but I'm gonna ask you again. Did you
What?
brush your teeth?
No, I didn't brush my teeth. I woke up,
Wow.
rolled over, jumped on the computer, and we in here. Okay, we don't got time for this.
Oh man. Well, I
Backlog comes
appreciate
first.
I appreciate that. I was gonna say, you're dedicated. You're hardcore, so I appreciate that.
That's what's up.
I can't complain. So
Hmm.
yeah, we are here. We're live. I'm Erica. I can't. You know what I noticed the past couple episodes? I haven't been introducing myself. You
Do we
know?
need to? Our names are in the
I
thing.
mean,
Oh, but people don't know who's which. Is that what it is?
yeah, just to if there might be some new listeners, and we are on some new
Oh,
platforms now.
that's true.
So I
Ain't
figure,
nobody gonna go back and listen to all of these. There's no way.
hey, you never know. But yeah, let me go ahead and before you kind of say your intro, even though we
uh,
kind of did already, let me announce to the people out here, we are now on Spotify. So if you guys have Spotify, you can search for us, The Backlog with Erica and Shar, and you'll find us there. So yeah, I'm very excited about this. What about you, Shar?
oh yeah, what the heck? We're on Spotify, dude. What? I'm so y'all were giving me the news the other day, and I was like, that's a thing. And I like looked us up on Spotify. There's also a million other podcasts called Backlog, but we're gonna ignore that because we're
Yeah.
the only one with our names in the title because we're self-centered. But yeah, no, I saw it on Spotify and I was like, damn, look at me, mom, I made it.
We
Like,
made it.
we
Yeah.
made it.
I was so pumped when I got the email. I was at work and like I had like 5 minutes to
Ooh.
go before I took off home. And I'm like,
Did you pop off?
well, I was like, let me check my email real quick, Something
Yeah.
told me. Nah, it's because I had
Ooh.
time to kill. So I check it.
Mm-hmm.
I see emails from Anchor, which is where we're,
Mm-hmm.
how would I say? I guess that's where we started, and Anchor did all the work, helped us out. Shout out to Anchor. And they let
Yeah.
me know, hey, you're on Spotify. I was like, oh snap! And there's a
Ooh.
couple other sites. I think one's called Breaker. So if you have that, let
Yeah.
me let me find these other places
I
here.
was gonna say half of those I've never heard.
Same.
Never heard. Like I have, and the other one that people don't really listen, or not that I'm not gonna say people don't listen to, but don't use a lot is also Podbean, which I
Mm-hmm.
have,
Mm-hmm.
but it's because I can download them and listen to them later for free. But
Right. Right.
yeah, I don't think we're on there yet, are we? We're not.
No. Another one
But
though.
Spotify is the big one though.
Yeah, that's the big one. But another one is Pocket Casts, which I think is like another kind of Anchor type of
Oh yeah,
thing. So yeah,
cool.
a couple outlets. If you go to our Anchor, which is in the description of YouTube, you can find all the links there. It's like the hub for the backlog. So I'm pumped about it. I was excited. I left work. I was like, oh snap, let me drive home. Let me blast the music. I
Mm-hmm.
was feeling myself a little bit. I was happy for us. I was very excited. So
Yeah.
yeah, that's our news. I hope you guys can follow us there and keep up with us. But yeah, Shar, you kind of
Mm.
did your intro, but anything else you want to, say hello with as we start the
I,
podcast?
I'm Shar, and uh, I play games and do things on the internet. That's about
Mm-hmm.
it. That's all I got. But hi.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah, yeah. We got a show here, which Shar is not even prepared for, by the way,
No,
because
I'm
you,
not prepared.
she was late and all, but like we usually get together at least what, like a half an hour or 40 minutes
Yeah,
beforehand, and we'll kind of
we'll
go
chat it up.
over, yeah, we'll chat it up, go over the topics and everything. So I'm kind of just springing all these topics on Shar today, which will be
This is
interesting.
the chat session right now. This is what this is. It's gonna be good. It's gonna
Yeah,
be a good show,
yeah,
guys.
it's gonna be good. It's gonna be good. So I figured we'd start off with the big topic that's going on right now in gaming.
Mm.
in hopes of not getting demonetized, we got to word this very carefully here.
Yeah.
There's a certain word we can't say, so we're just going to refer to it as the COV. And I'm sure everyone knows what we're talking about. I know, Shar, you do.
Oh yeah.
It's the sickness going on right now in
The
the world.
sickness.
Yeah,
And not in the good way of the sickness. It's the
no.
bad sickness. It's the one that people don't want to get. It's like the flu, but it's worse somehow.
Yeah, it's spooky. So
Yeah.
not only is it a global just scare right now, and health is
Yeah.
number one. Let's say that first. Health is number one right now. So we're not going to be complaining, but when it
No.
comes to gaming right now, it's being affected. The gaming community is being affected right now. We just found out that GDC has been canceled or postponed. They say it's going to come in the summer
Yeah.
later on down the road. So that just happened today as we're recording or
Mm.
we're live. And PAX is also happening right now, and a few companies have pulled out of that, including
Oh, yeah.
Sony, which was a big one. Who else? There was a few others.
Sony. What was I reading? I was reading Sony. Shoot. I just had it up. I just had it up. Seriously, I just
Yeah,
had
my
it up.
mind is like blank right now. If the chat could help us out, we got a live chat here. If you guys want to throw some names out there that we're forgetting,
We are forgetting a lot.
yeah.
Sony, EA,
Mm-hmm.
Kojima, I think.
Kojima, right.
Um, what else was I reading here?
Even some influencers, like you got like a Jeff Keighley and guys like that.
Mm, mm-hmm.
Yeah, they've been kind of tweeting, "Hey, I'm not going to show up at this event. I'm not going to do that." And it's because of the scare. It's because
Mm-hmm.
everybody, they're trying to be preventative. And
Yeah.
of course, we understand that. So again, we're not, obviously, we're not going to be complaining. But I
Yeah.
wanted to pose the question and we can discuss, like, what does this mean going forward? Is this going to continue? Do we
Mm,
expect this to not let up? And we got E3 a few months away.
yeah.
It's looking kind of
That's
bad. So I don't know. What are you
yeah.
thinking?
I mean, the fact that people aren't being let out of or into respective countries right now in Asia, anyways, is kind of crazy. And I think it'll calm down, but it's gonna take a while for people to calm down because I mean, we don't have. There's no like quote unquote like cure or like actual like treatment for it. So people are treating it like it's like if you get it, it's over. But it's like it only hits people. I'm sure we've all seen the news, but it only hits people really hard if they're like really young or if they're really old. It's like if you're in the middle and you're healthy, it's just going to be like a bad cold, basically.
Mm-hmm.
Which can still be really bad depending on your condition. I think it hits the respiratory system really hard, is what it does. I'm
Yes.
not too sure on the details of that, but yeah. So basically, nobody is safe from it, even if you are healthy. But I mean, so like preventing people from going to things to prevent the spread is good, but at the same time, it's gonna keep spreading. I like that's just facts. Like I don't know what they're saying. Like
Right. Right.
I
And
don't know if that really like it'll slow it down, but it won't stop it. Like my friend said the other day, they were like, "Yeah, you can't stop the spread of it. You can only slow it down." So
right.
I mean, that's all we can do, then it's gonna be a really lonely conferences for the rest of the year, dude.
Yeah, and if they do go on, I mean, they might be a bit more empty, because
Yeah,
there's definitely going to be some
for sure.
companies that are like,
Well, then
nope.
there's also like the game delays and stuff, which like that's a whole other thing. But
That's what
like
I'm
that's
leading
also
to. Like, is that
I see.
a thing? We got next gen upon
Mhm.
us. We got the new consoles that are set to release
Mhm.
this year.
Yeah.
So, what does this mean for that? And that's where I
I
kind of get a
mean,
little worried, after of course the initial worry of
yeah.
health, but as a gamer, as a gamer, it's like you think about that stuff.
Yeah, for sure. I mean, they'll come out. They'll come out, but it'll take a while, and it's gonna be frustrating probably with like probably more companies having the same problem with like, and lots of like manufacturing comes out of Asia and China and stuff like that. So like everything is being stopped almost. It's really sucks. But
Yeah,
yeah,
yeah, it's
still got to do business, so
Right. Right. At the end
it'll
of the
keep
day,
going.
yeah, especially if they start losing money and stuff like that. Like, because I
Hmm.
mean, right now the stock market is a mess. From what I'm understanding, it's a mess right now.
Probably.
So that, coupled with all
Hmm.
this cancellations, and then you got again, like I said, the next gen upon us, it's like, yeah, they got to get busy in some way. And I'm wondering, like, if
Yeah.
they are pulling out of these events, are they going to go digital with it? Are they going to make up for it in some other way? That's what I'm
I don't know.
assuming. That's what I would do. But again, I'm not a business or anything like that. I never
No.
claimed to ever understand this stuff. But as a gamer, it's like I just wonder these things.
Yeah. Hey man, we got enough games as it is though, dude. Like,
I
you know.
mean, you're not wrong, but I want to see that
Mm.
PS5, Char. I'm trying to see
Yo,
that PS5.
we can wait a couple more years for the PS5, guys. That's what I'm
Ooh.
Oh,
Oh
you
no.
might have to. You never know.
Oh, you just punched me in the gut right now.
I mean,
I'm
next
ready.
gen.
I'm ready for next gen, man.
You're ready for next gen? I'm like over here, and I've already like contemplated getting a Switch like 18 million times. Like I don't. God damn it, man.
Yeah, yeah. Well, I mean, you still can. Might as
Hey,
well,
guess
shoot.
what? Exclusive, guys. I'm getting a Switch for my birthday, which is in
Mm.
March. So
Are you
we head in.
serious?
We get in that. Yeah, I'm
Oh,
serious.
let's go. Switch gang up in here.
Switch gang, let's go.
Finally, finally.
Literally only getting it for Hatsune Miku, but
Hey, I'm
no
happy
one
for
knows.
you. I've been telling you, like, man, you're in Japan. Like, come on, man, get a Switch.
I'll get one. Yeah, no, I'll get one. I'm also getting one because my friend's moving away and he's got a Switch. So I mean, if we want to play video games and stuff,
Nice,
I'll
nice.
play, man.
Good
But
luck
yeah.
trying to send him a message, though.
Oh my God, no, it's
Good
fine.
luck with that.
I got him on Discord. Lol. Yeah.
Shoot. But yeah.
Yeah, I'll jump on that train. I'm gonna try my best not to get a ton of games for it because like I don't touch my consoles, but thankfully the Switch is what it is, and I can sit on my computer and play it, so that's probably gonna help. But
Yeah, yeah.
anyways, sorry to detrail. Like, what? I can't talk. Hello,
Derail?
derail. Yes, thank you.
You know
Yeah.
why? Because you didn't brush your teeth.
You know
That's
what? That
why.
is nothing to do with it.
I think
Nothing
it
to do with it at
does.
all. Absolutely not.
Hey, from personal experience, because I brush my
Mhm.
teeth before I ever do like live streams. I feel like I talk more clear. Like I'm just like fresh.
Oh my
The
God.
words are fresh. They come out fresh.
Oh my God. It's
You
good
don't
to see
brush your
ASMR in here.
you don't brush
Fresh.
your teeth. They come out musty and dirty.
Wow.
Nah, but
Wow.
no, but I mean, going back to what we were originally talking about,
Yes. Sir.
the COV, man, it's
Mm-hmm.
spooky. It's spooky, and you were telling me because
Yeah.
you're in Japan right now, so
Mm-hmm.
I mean, you don't have to get into details if you don't want, but I mean, they're kind of taking kind of some crazy precautions there,
They're
right?
not handling it great. I'll just say that. The
Ooh,
government in Japan is not handling the situation as they probably should. Um, so it's kind of crazy over here right now. You guys can all Google it and look it up if you want to. What Abe said on Thursday now? It was Thursday in Japan when he said it. It was Thursday evening. Um, which this is being recorded on the 28th of February.
yeah,
So I
yeah,
mean,
Friday.
um, yeah, you can look that up. But he basically was like, let's just shut down all the schools in Japan because of this fact, because of the thing that's happening. And he's like, just made that decision. And then everybody was like, uh, I guess that's happening. And we're
Wow.
all freaking out right now because we're all trying to figure out what's happening. But it's the weekend right now, so I mean,
Right,
it'll
right.
get crazy eventually.
You were saying Wednesday, right? That's when
Yeah, he gave
it would
like
happen.
hard dates. He was like, from this date to this date, close them all. Like, and then from that date on, the final date that he gave, which was the 23rd, I believe. After the 23rd, it turns into spring holidays, which is in between the school years, basically. Because in Japan we have the school year break is in spring, so
Right, right.
so when we go all back, it'll be the next school year. So like all of the schools are getting closed right before like graduation. which is
Hmm.
crazy.
Yeah,
Can you
that's
imagine
pretty
like having this happen to
damn.
you? Like
Yeah.
I mean, like graduation for a high school put aside because I don't work in high schools. Like even like even the
Right.
junior high kids are like getting like all of their shit like is just stopped, and they're still going forward with like graduation. I think most of the schools, but like they can't have the whole school there because of the scare. So it's just gonna be like the grade and their parents and the teachers, and that's gonna be it. It's gonna be so sad. I'm just
Wow. Yeah,
oh,
that's crazy. I didn't think about that, like the end of the school year.
it's
So that
crazy,
all that's going to
dude.
be affected.
Yeah,
That's
and then
wild.
imagine all of like the like smaller kids who like have to get looked after by like, single parents or like, anybody else like that. It's just like, oh my god, I can't even. Anyways.
Damn. Well, shoot. Yeah, I can't imagine that happening here. People, I think that's when people would start to panic here. It
Mhm.
would get more real, like,
No, see,
damn.
that's the thing is like you think that would make people more panic more. So like why would you do that? Anyway, sorry, I'm getting
Yeah,
into
yeah. No, no, I feel
stuff,
you. I
but
see where you're coming from, but yeah,
but
just
that's the way to not do it. But like the same thing with like gaming is like if they just shut down stuff, it's like people are like, oh damn, it's serious. Like that's what it's doing to people right now is like people are pulling out because they're
mhm.
scared for people's like health, and that's fine. I understand that, but like keep doing that and people are just gonna get more and more worried. So I
Right,
don't know.
right.
It's
Yeah.
kind of sucky.
I mean, but it makes sense though, because Sony, being a Japanese company, I mean,
Yeah.
it makes sense that they were one of the first to be like, nope, we're not
Yeah.
going. They pulled out of PAX. They were going to show The Last of Us too. They had a
They probably have
demo and
so many
everything.
people going too, though.
Yeah, and I mean, it makes perfect sense to not go. I get it. I
Yeah.
get it. But that's, I think, and I called it too. I think I was live streaming or something. I was talking about it, and I said, this could definitely start the chain of other companies because
Oh yeah.
Sony's, I mean, they're Sony, and once they do something, it's like, yeah, I could see others following that lead. And then when you get to GDC, leading up to that, it was one company after another. And the big one was
Hmm.
Microsoft. Once Microsoft was out, it was like, okay, that's it. This thing's going to get canceled. And a lot of people were predicting that. And here we are. It's officially
Yeah.
postponed. That's what they're saying for, obviously a later date. But what if this just keeps going and going and going and it gets worse? And then what? Cancel it
I don't know.
altogether. And then we're talking E3 territory, other conferences that come along, Tokyo Game Show, things like that in the later in the year. I mean, we don't
Mm,
know. This could really like this whole year could be canceled if you think about it. All these
yeah.
events. So I mean, shoot, it's just crazy. And hopefully, I hope it ends soon. But I mean, it's like you said, you can't really fully stop it. You can just slow it down, and that seems to be
Hmm.
what is gonna happen. So it's scary. I hope everybody listening, I hope you guys stay healthy, stay safe, wash your hands, do what you got to do. Treat it like
Yeah.
it's, a flu and just eat well, exercise, do everything you can to stay healthy, get that immune system up.
Yep. That's all you
So
could do.
really it is. I mean, yeah,
Yeah.
that's
It's
really
crazy.
all you can do right now. So I want to say hello to the chat. Thank you guys for being here. For those listening
Yep.
to just audio only, if you're on Spotify or these other platforms, we do stream this live every other weekend on YouTube. So if you want to be here live and be in the chat, give us some feedback, you can do that. You can find that on Eric Cuts for the Win YouTube channel. That's my YouTube. So figured I'd throw that out there. But yeah, hello to the
That plug.
chat. We do have a top 5 for you coming up. I didn't put in the title because I was still kind of contemplating what it's going to be, but we'll get to it when we get to it. And Char's just going to have to come up with them just
I don't
like
know what
that.
it is, so it's gonna be fun.
Yeah. It'll be fun. So the next I wanted to talk about, though, I wanted to talk about
Mm-hmm.
Ninja.
That thing.
Ninja. The
Yeah, we should
big,
probably talk about that. Hey.
yeah, the blue-haired ninja, the big-time
Does he still have
streamer.
blue hair?
I think he
He used
changes
to.
it. Yeah, I don't know.
Yeah.
It's always colored though. It's always
It
some
is always
crazy
colored.
color. But yeah, Ninja, he had some things to say on Twitter about competitiveness and you know,
Mm-hmm.
treating or people telling him that it's just a game. Actually, I haven't even been showing these pictures. What am I doing?
Oh
I'm
my
behind.
gosh.
There you go.
What
You can
the
see on the
heck?
screen right now. You can see there's his tweet. And I'll read it out loud. And Shar, I know you have an opinion on this. So I'm really curious what you have to say about this. But I'm going to read the tweet. It says
Mm-hmm.
the phrase, quote unquote, it's just a game, is such a
Mm-hmm.
weak mindset. You are okay with what happened, losing, imperfection of a craft. When you stop getting angry after losing, you've lost twice. There's always something to learn and always room for improvement. Never settle. So that was his initial tweet. He also
Mm-hmm.
had kind of a rant on his stream where, and let me pull out my piece of paper here because I wrote down what he was saying. He had this to say, and this was live. I don't have the audio for you guys, but I'm just gonna say it, in quotes. Anyone ever uses the excuse that it's just a game is a horrible human being and you're lazy. He said this. He said this to his stream. All right. He also said, imagine telling LeBron James or Tom Brady that it's just a game. You're so stupid. It's about pride. It's about respect. It's a competitive nature. So, Shar,
Mm-hmm.
I know you disagreed with this. You're saying that on Discord. Now I want to hear what are you thinking? Why do you disagree with this?
I mean, a lot of people were coming for him, and it's because the way he worded it was kind of like not the best way he could have said it. And I think it's because he's really passionate about this fact. So sometimes that comes across to people when people are passionate about something like this. They say something either either in anger, which would be very ironic and hilarious, but or he was just he wasn't really thinking about it. He was typing in the moment. Um, I think there is some truth to what he said, but don't. What I don't agree with him on is the idea. Like, okay, I don't know if I disagree with him, but I don't know if I agree with him. I think the way that he worded the first tweet is kind of I don't know what the word would be, but it's just worded wrong for what I think he wanted to convey
Mm-hmm.
for the tweet anyways. And a lot of people were picking on it because it like lots of people were saying that it's promoting like anger in video games, and like getting angry at the game is something that I mean, I guess he does a lot, so like it's perpetuating like being angry at the game instead of and being angry at yourself, and just like
I guess just
um
angry in general, maybe
yeah,
to the
just
point
like
of
promoting
raging.
anger. Yeah, promoting anger in video games as being one and the same, or like going together, which is like not a lot of video games, and that's actually what the video game community has been trying to abolish for a long time, is like the fact that people who play video games all rage. Like that's just like the media's opinion of gaming, or that's the opinion of a lot of like, well, not so much now, but used to be the opinion of a lot of parents who saw who saw other kids gaming and they would get angry, and they just equated that to video games giving them that anger. So it kind of like brings us back to that conversation of like, if you play video games, you're an angry person because the video game makes you angry, and it's like that's not so much what it is.
Mm-hmm.
And just kind of disappointed to see him kind of perpetuate that idea that like you have to get angry at the game to be better at the game. That's not necessarily true. Um, which is kind of what he's saying in the tweet. It's like I'm looking at it again so I can,
Yeah, it's on the screen
yeah.
if you go to the live
Um,
stream.
it's like when you stop getting angry after losing, you've lost twice. Is like the moment you stop getting angry. He's talking about fighting games, I'm assuming, and I'm gonna read the chat in a second because y'all
Well,
have your own opinions.
remember he plays Fortnite primarily. That's
Yeah.
his main
Oh, that's what it
game.
is. Sorry,
Yeah.
my bad. I totally forgot. Yeah. I Why do I always think he's a fighting game guy? Anyway,
I don't
sorry.
know.
Yeah, Fortnite. Getting angry after you lose. I mean, everybody gets frustrated, but like getting to the point of being angry is something that you should not strive to be, I think. Like that choice of wording is just a little bit not great for me. Um which is why I think people are picking on him, because he used the word angry specifically in that sense. And it's like, if you get to the point of being angry and you're like messing with like stuff and like throwing stuff around and stuff like that, that's you need to talk to somebody. Like, um, and like, I don't think, I also can't agree with him on the first like phrase. The phrase "is just a game" is a weak mindset, because if you don't have that mindset while playing video games, a lot of the time it can affect the way that you think about the game, and it might even affect your life, like in negative ways, which can be not that great, and it's just kind of, that's scary. Like,
Yeah, well, I'm with you
it
on the
depends on the person.
yeah, I'm with you on the wording. I think if he used a word instead of angry, maybe use inspired or passionate or something like that,
Yeah, see,
maybe it
that's
would
what I'm
have.
saying. Like, he's passionate about it, so like he gets angry after he loses because he wants to get better, but he never really kind of said that in the best way possible, I think, which is why he got so much shit for this tweet.
Yeah, and the thing is, like, there isn't really context either. We don't know if he's
Yeah,
talking about competitive players. I'm assuming he is. That's how
I
I
think so.
took it. But you have casual players, quote unquote casuals, who aren't making money in tournaments and things like that. They just play to relax, they play to wind down, or just play their favorite games to have fun.
Hmm.
I think people read this and thought he's talking about everyone. And I don't think he is, but at the same time there really isn't no any context to know for sure. Just based
Yeah.
on the tweet alone. I don't follow his streams. I don't know if he went like in detail or anything like that. Maybe he did. I don't know. But based on this tweet and that audio that was pulled from his stream about LeBron and Tom Brady, about, imagine telling
Yeah.
them it's just a game, and then to go on and say you're lazy for saying that. He's just
Yeah.
that he it's like kind of what you said. I agree with what he's trying to say, but it just comes out poorly. It just comes out in a condescending kind of, you're weak if you don't feel this way. And I think anytime you try and tell people how to feel about things, it just doesn't go over well. Even if you mean
Yeah.
well, even if it's sincere, or it's even a nice thing to say, some people just don't take that well. And
Yeah.
you know what I mean? So, and then especially saying like the word angry and saying you're weak if you don't get angry. And it's like,
Hmm.
I don't know what he was thinking, because
That's,
he has
yeah.
so many followers. It's like, this is gonna like piss people off, right? And
Oh yeah.
sure enough, you read the comments, the thread. A lot of people were
Hmm.
taking it like, well, how dare you? I play games to unwind, because there are people like that who
Yeah.
genuinely just like turn their mind off. They're not competitive. They're not trying to be the best. And what you said about passion, I think, is so important too, because if you're passionate about something, then you can get down with this quote. You can understand, like, yeah, you
Hmm.
should want to get better. You should want to be the best, or be the best and because I feel
Hmm.
like that about certain games. I want to be good. I want to be better than I was before, and what I was yesterday. Last time I played,
Yeah.
I want to get better. But the next person who's playing games next to me, they may not even feel that way. They just play because they're bored, or they play because someone bought them an Xbox. You know what I mean? It
Yeah.
might not be their passion like it is for me or for Ninja. But
Yeah.
yeah,
I
I mean,
mean,
but go ahead, go ahead.
the quote, like when he was talking about like telling like big people that, like, like LeBron, or like talking to sports stars, that is just a game, and it's like, what's funny is at the end of the day, it kind of is. Like, it's defined as a game to play. But like, we're getting too technical here. I understand what he's talking about. Like, if you're talking to like somebody who's very competitive about something, and like they really like, that's their like life and that's their craft or whatever, then yeah, they might just look at you funny and just be like, bro, this is how I make my money. Like, I don't know, but
Right.
but the saying that makes them weak. Like, they all deep down know that this game got them to where they are. Like, and that's like, and understand that like telling them that, oh, it's just a game, is like kind of discrediting their whole journey to that point in their life. But
Right.
like, saying that it's a weak mindset, and that people who, who are casual maybe, are weak because they think it's just a game is just not. That's a lot of people that you just upset. Like that's a lot of people that um
Right.
but and I see Gilo in the chat is making a good argument, but he's talking, yeah, we know he's talking about the competitive nature of video games. But the other thing is like there's a lot of like advancements in video games now that like to the point that we have like esports and stuff, right?
Hmm.
And that's cool. We have esports, but not everybody understands that esports is also just a small part of the gaming community, right? Like and this is from like just like people outside of the gaming community. Like they might not know that, right? There's not a lot of people in that because in that percentage now because a lot of people game, but a lot of people will out from the outside looking in on games will be like, oh, esports, that's video games, that's the thing. And then there's like, you know, a whole bunch of like other people behind that that's like most of the gaming community that's like casual gamers.
Hmm.
Um so yeah, this tweet was not worded great because it seems like it's a blanket statement, and there's a lot of people responding to it very nicely. I see the first comment on it is Co Carnage, and he said it very eloquently. What he said, dig the sentiment, but you can still care about your craft and not get angry after losing. And I think that's
Yeah,
really
yeah. They
powerful, and that's exactly how I feel about this tweet. Um, is because like I also really agree with I don't know if you all know the melee player Mango,
yeah.
hashtag Team Beer.
Yeah, I
Um,
do.
but he made a quote and I quote it a lot. I don't even play fighting games, but like I quote it a lot because my friend plays fighting games and he said one on a stream one day, he's like, man, just be like water, like just let it roll, like let that bad like set that you just had just roll off you like water, like be like water and just accept it and just move on to the next set, right? And I think that's, if I was going to play fighting games, that's how I would want to be. I wouldn't want to get angry at myself or the game or the person I'm playing because I'm frustrated at myself for
Hmm.
not being good at the game. I just would take it in stride and learn from it, man. Like
Right.
that's how I would be, but
Yeah,
I don't know.
I'm with you on that because if we do take the word angry and if we stand by that, like okay, he's really meaning if we don't get
Mhm.
angry, that's a weakness. I think if you cannot get angry, that makes you super
Yeah.
strong because
That's so much better.
it's
Yeah.
so easy to get pissed off and lose yourself and kind of rage out. And I think it takes a lot of discipline and you know what I mean, like to
Mhm.
let it roll off of you, like you said, like water. That's what I strive
Yeah.
to do because I don't like getting pissed off. I don't like getting angry. I play
And
worse.
like
You know,
yeah.
I play worse when I'm angry. So I feel like you're weak. Well, no, no, no.
Mhm.
Let me just take a step back. I don't mean like that. If
Mhm.
we're gonna say something's weaker than the other, I'd say you're stronger if you can fight that anger. That's where
Mhm.
I'm coming from.
Yeah,
Yeah.
and like a lot of times I'll like watch fighting game tournaments and stuff like that. Just for, you know, because it's fun to watch. And a lot of the times is like a lot of people, even if they're in a big position, they just they don't get it. I mean, they get angry, but they don't get angry. Like, you know what I mean? Like I haven't seen a lot of people like pop off and like smash their computer or smash their controller or whatever, right? Like that just doesn't happen. And I actually don't like seeing that happen. It's like I hate it. I hate gamer rage. I can't take it. Like it's watching it is not fun for me. What hearing somebody rage over something is not fun. Like I don't understand what people see in it, but it gets attention and I hate that it gets attention because it's something that as the gaming community we should work towards not doing ever. And I don't want to say we should shun the people that do it, but like it's sad that there's lots of people who are in the public eye or who are really big that like do that and they get a lot of attention, and it's like really just I really don't like it.
I
So
get you. I
that's
know.
why I'm not a huge fan. I can't say I'm a huge fan of Ninja, and I'm not a huge fan of Fortnite either. So I mean that makes sense. But
Yeah,
yeah,
you're just not a fan.
I'm just not a
Right.
fan. And like also when you have somebody said in the chat earlier about I think it was Hustle and Motive said something about his audience being younger that also just doesn't make me happy. That a lot of like smaller kids or you know 12 to whatever 16 are like watching these people and then they're like, oh, he's getting angry at the game, I can get angry at the game too. Like or they're like they
Mm-hmm.
like mimic that kind of like not maybe persona or the like personality that Ninja has towards gaming, and they like maybe they'll say something that he says often,
Got
or they'll
you.
like react in a way that he does because maybe they're his role, they're sorry, they're
He's their role
they see
model.
him, yeah, sorry,
Yeah.
yeah, words, but and then they just start doing that, and then that's how that starts, right? And that's just like I don't,
Yeah.
uh,
Cause
it's a
yeah, I
whole
mean,
thing.
you're right. I mean, he's got thousands of young people watching him, and they may be, doing their best to resist getting upset because whether their parents tell them it's not okay or they just they're in their morale, I guess, or morals, I should say. Um, but when they see him raging out, or they see him lashing out at the chat or saying you're weak and this and that, it might get, yeah, it's true. It could get
It
them
gets to
to
you.
think like, oh, it's okay if I do. And
Yeah.
in your mind, you don't like that. You think that's, you know, is not a good thing.
I'm just like, because I never grew up around the internet. Like, I mean, the internet was around, but like, I wasn't really on the internet until it was like in my, I want to say tween to teen years. And
Mm.
like, that's a big fucking thing for younger people now, is like, they just grew up with the internet all around them. Like,
So
I'm the one of the
crazy.
last like people in my generation to like have that like transition period. So it's like, I just get worried when people are like, seeing all these people online and how they're acting, and then you mimic that, and then it's like this is what they think is the norm, and I'm like, but you don't have to act like that. Like, you just don't have to. Like, it's weird for me anyways, but
It is kind of a trip to think about, though, like you said, with the
yeah.
internet, because we had the transition period. I know I did. I mean, I go way
Mm-hmm.
back a little bit. And I remember growing up without internet. And yeah, these kids
Yeah.
now, that's unheard of. They can't even
Like,
imagine it. Can't even imagine
I
it.
think I think I'm like a really calm gamer, is part of because like of the games I play, the RPGs. But like I don't rage at anything. Like, I'll play fighting games, and if I get upset at a game, I'll just literally turn it off. Like, that's my way of dealing with it.
Man, you're a better person than I am, Shar. Because me, I will
Like,
keep at it. I will be like,
you
nope,
keep banging your head against that wall.
yeah, I'm just against the wall. And it's like, I got to get this done before bed. I got to get this done. And there's times I will take a break because it's like too late or, I'm
See,
just,
but you know what the thing with that is like a lot of the time that I did that, like I turned it off and I came back to it later, did it in like 2 tries. That's my
exactly. I
thing.
was about to say that because that does work.
It works.
Sometimes you just need a good night's sleep or you just need to go eat or something, come back later and you get it done right away. So I'm with you on that. I've know firsthand I've done that. But there's just those
Mm,
nights where it's like, no, I want to
yeah.
get it done now. And you
See, but
get,
that's not gamer rage. That's just being stubborn. That's different.
yeah, but it could lead to the rage
It
because
could,
you
but we're
get
better people.
frustrated. Yeah, I'm better now. Trust me, I'm better now. I've come a long way. But I remember in the past, me and you, we've talked about rage. Remember, we were
We
trying
have.
to talk
I think it
about
was on this.
stories.
Was it on this show,
I don't know if it
or
was
was it
this one
on?
or loading screen.
No, it might have been loading
Which
screen.
for new viewers, that was like our old show. But
Mm,
I remember you had like no stories, and I felt like because I
none.
had just said what I've done, and then Char's like, "Yeah, I don't rage,"
I got nothing.
and I'm just sitting
I
there
literally
feeling
sat
like
there.
I'm just like horrible, and I can't.
Oh
It
no.
was crazy, but yeah, I remember that you've always kind of felt like that, and so it makes sense for you to feel this way with the ninja thing. I totally get it.
Yeah,
Yeah,
for sure.
as far as being competitive and all of that. You're just not that competitive
I'm
with
zen,
it.
man.
Yeah. That's not a bad
Yeah,
thing. I think it's a good thing.
can be. Yeah.
Yeah.
It also means I don't really have a really competitive spirit, so I don't think I could ever. I'm not. I would never really be good at any fighting games unless I was practicing all the time. I just don't have. I mean, I like to win. Everybody likes to win. It's a good feeling, but like, I don't have that like strive to win. Like, that like drive
The
that like
question
I
is,
need to
okay,
win.
yeah, you like to win, but do you hate to lose? Maybe that's the question.
I mean, it depends on the game I'm playing. If it's like a fighting game and I'm learning stuff as I'm going, then I don't really care. Like, then
Interesting.
losing is part of the game. Like, obviously, you're gonna have to lose. Like, there's no way you can't not lose.
Yeah, I mean, you can't win all the time. You win some, lose some. That's where, that phrase comes from. But
Yeah.
I like to win, I gotta say. But
I
it's
mean,
not
it
that.
also depends if I'm losing on my own. Like, and this
Oh,
like is
okay.
it's a weird thing to say, but like when I was playing like Overwatch or whatever, I'd lose matches left and right, dude. Lose matches forever, lose matches for days. But like I was playing with friends, so it was like whatever, dude. So it was like
Yeah,
if you're
it
playing with friends and
depends.
you lose, it's like shit. We know we fucked up, but like we had a good time anyway, you know?
Exactly. Like that last night, I was playing with a couple people in the chat right now, Hustle and Eric. Oh, wait, was Eric playing?
Yeah.
Yeah, we were playing Gears. I'm always on that
Yeah.
Gears, and
Did you on a losing streak?
we were getting destroyed.
Yeah.
There's no way, if and or but about it. We were getting
Yeah.
destroyed, and but we all said at the end of it, hey, we had fun. At least we had fun and we had a good
Yeah.
time, and we were all streaming and stuff. So yeah, I'm with you on that. Like when you lose as a team, you're not alone. So you kind of can like
Hmm.
talk about it, you can laugh about it, and then if someone doesn't feel so bummed about it, it kind of that transitions to you too. You're like, oh well, they're cool about it,
Hmm.
so yeah, it's not a big deal. But yeah, if you're on your own, and let's say you're
Hmm.
on the stage of a tournament or something like that,
Yeah.
or in the place of Ninja where you're streaming for thousands of people, you
Yeah.
know,
That
trolling
could be
you
frustrating.
and heckling you or whatever, or heckling's the word.
Heckling
Yeah,
you.
heckling you because you lose or whatever. You're
Yeah.
frustrated, and then it just spews out. You just start going at the chat, and these words come out about it's just a
Yeah.
game, and yeah. So I get where he's coming from, because when you're pissed off, like, just sometimes things
You
come
just lose
out.
it, man.
Yeah, you just lose it. And maybe that's what happened with him, that's what it seems like. But yeah, if you're that person where you're on a big stage like that, I mean, and you're alone in the loss, I could see where they're coming from. But again, like we both agree on, it just didn't come out right. He should have
Yeah.
used different words, especially in a tweet, because you can think about what you're going to say. You're not just
Hmm.
saying it. It's like you have you have time to think about what you're going to type. So, yeah, I mean, I think, like I said, if he would have used the word inspired, or something like that, if you're not inspired, then you're weak. It's still bad to say, but maybe it would be a little bit better. I don't know. Either way, I think
Yeah.
no matter what he said, if you're telling people what to feel, you're going to get backlash no matter what. At least I think so, anyways.
Hmm. Also,
Yeah.
putting yourself out in the internet like that, that's a big fucking risk for a lot of reasons.
He has a
In the
lot.
particular, like, the audience can also be kind of shitty. The internet's
Uh-huh.
not kind, and we all know it. Um,
Facts.
so
Yeah.
that's a that's a whole
I
thing
always
too.
told myself, like, if I ever just out of nowhere got, like, to be a big YouTuber, or I had a lot of followers on Twitter, I don't even think I would tweet as much, because
Yeah.
just the backlash is
Yeah.
crazy. Like,
Oh my
you could
god.
think you're tweeting something nice,
You could
and
make an innocent tweet and somebody would wreck you for it,
they'll
dude.
twist it. They'll find something wrong with it, and I
Yeah.
don't think I could, like, deal with that, or I'd have to just really ignore everything. I
Yeah.
mean, that's the trick, I
That too.
think. Yeah, but what's the
Well,
chat saying? Anybody got any some crazy or something
no,
to add?
they're over it.
Yeah, they're over it. They're over it. We're over it. Ninja's over
Yeah.
it, I'm sure. He
Oh yeah.
probably cried himself into his millions of dollars that night, but he's good. He
Damn.
good. He got the
He's fine.
bag. He got the
That's true.
bag from Microsoft. He's on Mixer now, so he's doing his thing.
Hmm.
But yeah, we're gonna get into our top 5 now,
Oh
which
great. Give us
Shar
screen the
has
top
no idea what it is.
Ah, crap. All right.
No idea. Let me change the screen here.
What is it?
Oh, you can't even see let me move this. Top 5 video games we wish we were into. I got this idea.
Ooh.
I got this idea from Merck. Shout out to Merck and the UPP podcast. You guys check them out if you haven't yet. They were just throwing some random topics out there, and Merck had this question of top classics that you never played. So I thought I would twist it a little
Ooh.
bit, because that's a good one too. But I don't want to just
That's a
straight.
really good one.
I think we could do
gotta
that
have that one next time.
maybe next time. But
Next time.
for now, it's kind of
Yep.
in the same realm. I mean, it's the same kind of thing. But
I
top
mean,
games we wish we
it
were
depends. It
into.
depends, man. It depends.
It's a little bit different. It is.
I mean, you could go back. You could go back in time.
We could
Man,
combine it if you want. I mean, I'm
I
throwing this
mean,
on you. We didn't get to talk before the show, Shar. Remember, you were
well, okay, no, 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 no,
sleeping.
no. Here's the thing.
You were
Here's the
in your
thing.
dreams, Shar. You were sleeping.
My
We could have
God,
talked about this
I
beforehand,
don't
but you
dream. What are you talking about,
you
dude?
were dreaming about
Anyway,
the show. All right, anyways, continue.
yeah, I would. So we wish we were into. I mean, this goes into like if you want it to be older games, it could turn into that like retro, like you know, like series that we never got into. So I guess it's kind of both, but also we should do the retro one next time because it's specifically retro. But
Yeah,
I'm
cuz
gonna just choose like series here. I think more than
right. Cuz
individual
you know how much
games.
people give me hell for not getting into like Final Fantasy back then. Back then, so
Yeah,
that would definitely be like on my
yeah.
list for the classic part. But as far as
No,
like
that's true.
games we're into, we wish we were into, this could be now. So
Yeah,
I'm gonna be real
this
with
could
you.
be
I don't
now.
even have a list, so we're both gonna just be like, yeah,
Wow,
yeah,
I'm
yeah.
offended.
So
Um,
we're not alone, all right?
you know
We're
what? I
all
already have
in this
four written
together.
down.
You wait, what?
I already have four written down. I don't know what you're doing, dude.
You have four in the
I
matter
have
of a
four.
minute or two. You have four written down.
I have four like series that I have like wish I was into.
All right. Listen,
You
Shara, you
sleep?
flexing now. You
I'm
flexing. So we're gonna start with you first. But let me let me just say, my thought process on this, like thinking about
yeah,
this list, is like when I think about games that are ongoing, the community is
yeah.
great. It could be a game like, man, I kind of wish I was into it because the community just seems awesome. The
Yeah,
game
yeah,
gets a
yeah.
lot of support, it's getting updated. Because, like me, I'm into games like Gears, where the developers sometimes it seems like they don't even know what they're doing and they're just making mistakes. The community is, you know, what's the word, separated, they're divided,
Mm-hmm.
some people love it, some people hate it. It's not popping off like I want it to, but there are games out there that are popping off and it's like, damn. And they get a lot of views on Twitch. It's like, I kind of wish I was into that.
Yeah.
So that's kind of where my mind is going. Is that where yours is going?
Mine is going to ones that like series that people have talked about a lot, and either I can't like either I've tried them and I wasn't really into like maybe one of the games, or like I wish I was more into like the genre of game.
Okay. I'm
You
with you
know?
on that too. Mine's like a combo of that. But if you want to
Yeah.
start, since you got four already,
Duh.
you
I actually
start.
have a whole list and a runner up.
You know
So like,
why?
what up?
Wait, hold up, time out. You know why this is so
Yeah.
easy for you? Because you ain't playing no games out here, Shar. You playing.
I'm on it. Let's go. We're fucking here.
You
We're
out
doing the
here.
backlog, dude.
You really are the backlog. We are
I am.
inspired by you.
Oh
Nah,
my god.
I'm kidding.
Okay,
But no, go
okay,
ahead.
don't dare.
Start. Go ahead and
All
start.
right, my first one. Games I wish I was into for one reason or another. Will be the first one. We'll start easy. First one will be Mega Man. I
Ooh,
never
okay.
was into Mega Man when I was a kid. I'm still kind of not really into Mega. I mean, they're nice, they're good games, but I wish I was a little bit more in Mega Man because there's a lot of people out there who was like, "Yo, Mega Man was the shit" when I was like growing up, and I'm like, can't relate, bro. Like, it's not my type of game, I guess. But I didn't start on that game either. So if I had started on like Mega Man or some shit, I probably would have loved it. But was never there. So Mega Man, one of those games, because it
Got
still
you.
seems to
Got
be a
you.
lot of nostalgia factor for a lot of people, but it's not for me. So I mean, I wish I could have something in common. But yeah,
All right. All right.
that's one for me.
Okay. Well, we'll just go back and forth. I do have one that's like, I mean, it's easy
Oh,
to
now
think
she
about.
has one.
I mean, it's easy to think about, and maybe even the chat has guessed it already, and they,
What's up?
The Witcher 3. Because look,
Dude,
look,
same though.
because
Same.
look, I started it again on PC, right? And I don't know if it's because it's just a long game or,
I
it's
really want to try that game.
overwhelming. The game looks pretty on PC. I like how it looks.
Mm-hmm.
The way it plays, not so much.
Mm.
The whatchamacallit, the combat is just wonky for me. I don't know if it's that. It's just I can't get into it like I want to get into it. It's good.
Right.
I appreciate it. It's not like I'm having a horrible time when I play it, but at the same time, it's like I don't love it to death. And I feel like I'm in the minority because everyone is just saying that it's their game of the generation. It's
Yeah.
one of their favorite games of all
People love
time.
that game.
Yeah, and it's got like this, I mean, diehard following. I liked this Netflix series, so I thought, okay, let me give this another chance. Let me try it again on PC. And I did, and I was playing it, and then next thing I know, I drop it. And I'm on to something else. And it's like, damn, I don't know what it is.
You're trying to break into a genre that you're not. I mean, not that you're not familiar with open stuff, but like I don't know. I can't see you playing that to the end, man.
I don't know what it is, man. I don't know. Because
I
mean,
don't know.
I like
can't
action. I like action RPGs though. Like that's my thing.
That's
I
true.
do it, you know?
That's true.
It's
I
frustrating.
don't know. I've wanted to play that game, but like I don't want to spend the money on that game. Does that make sense? Like I don't know if I'm gonna like it. Like I feel like I'll like it too. Like maybe like you, I'll be like, this is okay, but like I think at the end of the day, I think I will probably stop playing it.
Yeah, I don't know, man. It's like
something about it.
Just something about it. Something about it. It's a long game, and I don't know. I lean towards that being the reason. Like, man, if I really get invested in this game, I got to put so much time into it. I got these other games coming out. I don't know. I mean, maybe it's that. Maybe it's just subconsciously I'm like, I ain't got time for this. I don't know. But that's definitely definitely one. But go ahead.
I'm racking up the fucking. Oh my god, I'm like adding more. There's so many. Okay. Another one we got over here is Dank Souls, because I don't really like Dank Souls, but I mean I wish I was into it because you are into it.
Aw, you guys hear that? You guys hear that? That's so sweet.
I wish we could relate more, okay? But I wish I was into Dark Souls, but I'm not. I'm just straight up like I can't. I don't know what it is. I can't, dude. I can't. And then I played Bloodborne for like a couple hours, and I also couldn't. I was like, oh man, I can't do it. And then Neo comes around, and I'm like, yo, fucking carry me to the end of this game, please. And then like I fucking beat it, and then I was like, all right, Neo's beaten. I don't know. That's it. That's all I got. I got pretty far in that game though.
You did, because Neo. I mean, of the three that you mentioned, like you played Neo. Like you actually wanted to get through it.
I did.
The other ones you dropped.
The last like. Yeah. Well, I didn't. I've never played Dark Souls, like any of the I've never touched any of the Dark Souls. And then I only have Bloodborne because I think it was a free PlayStation, right? It was on PSN.
Bloodborne. Yeah. Yeah.
I think it was either really discounted or it was on free on PSN one time.
It was one of the two. Yeah, it was one of the two.
And then so I tried that, and then Bloodborne is just not my style of. I mean, not. I need to choose words carefully here. The system is fine. The way you play is fine. I don't so much like the aesthetics when I'm playing. I've said this before, but like I'm a very visual person, and that game is just too dark for me. I'll watch other people play it because I'm interested, but like I don't know. I can't do it. Damn. Someday I'll get to Code Vein though. Someday, we'll see.
Code Vein might be the one. Maybe that's the one.
Code Vein is probably the one for me, but like I still haven't bought it and played it or anything. So
just the character customization alone.
I have a character. He's hot.
Yeah, I think you'll like it.
I played the demo.
Yeah. That's right. He's hot.
Hot.
So you're one of those, you make like the someone you find attractive. I don't really do that too much.
Yeah, if I'm gonna stare at them for fucking like 50 hours, they better be hot. Come on.
I'm
like an MMO player. I like that. I need to have my characters look like that, okay?
I've done that a couple times. Like I know what was it? Dragon Age Inquisition, I did that. Like, let me make this chick hot.
Spend a lot of time in there?
Yeah.
That's what's up, dude.
I made her look cool. She kind of resembled my Mass Effect character a little bit. So that's where I was going. But anyways, yeah, I usually if the character customization is that fire, like Code Vein, where it's really detailed, I'll attempt to make something somewhat like me. And man, Code
Yeah.
Vein, like it was like the hot version of me. I say
Well,
that all the time. Like, oh, that's me if I was like super hot. But
yeah.
anyways, back to the subject.
Well,
I'm gonna go ahead and say Final Fantasy. I have to say it
you have
because
to say it, dude.
it's
It's a phenomenon, and you missed out on it. I'm sad
I
about it. All right.
did. I really did. And I've talked about it before. You know, I had a friend who was diehard into like Final Fantasy VII, and she showed it to me. And she's like, "Oh, you gotta see this game." And she's showing me all
Yeah.
these her favorite parts, and I'm watching it, and I'm like, I don't get
Nothing.
it.
You
I don't
just
get it,
had nothing.
man.
You're
Yeah.
like,
It's like I was like, nodding my head. Oh, it's cool. But I was like, nah, this ain't for me. But
you needed that
now,
action. That's why.
I guess maybe if she would have showed me some
Old Final
action,
Fantasies wasn't very.
maybe,
They're
yeah.
kind of slow, honestly. I will say that. The older Final Fantasy is maybe behind like 10's okay, but like maybe 12 and back, like Final Fantasy
Mm,
12 and before are pretty slow. If you
maybe
haven't
that's what
played
it is. That could
a
be
Final
what it
Fantasy game
is.
before.
So now we are here in 2020 where Final
Mm-hmm.
Fantasy VII is going to release, right? So they're going to,
Oof.
and
Oof.
everyone is hype. And I just feel like,
Everyone is
I
gonna
just
play that.
feel like, damn, I got nothing.
Yeah,
I'm over
it's because you
here.
don't have this nostalgia for it. Is also
Right,
part of
right,
it.
exactly.
You're gonna be that person that's gonna have to watch people play it and be like, okay, this is how it is, and then you could try it.
Hmm.
But you're not gonna like it right off the bat. I don't think is what up.
Yeah, see, I just got no memories of that. I got no
Yeah,
nostalgia. Yeah, it's just not like with Resident Evil, Resident Evil 2
yeah,
coming out now 3, that I can relate to a little bit. It's like, yeah, I played
yep.
those. So
Mhm.
there's something there. But with Final Fantasy, it's like,
Oh yeah,
damn, I got
it's a thing.
nothing. I got nothing. And I just feel a little bit left out. A little bit. So
Mm-hmm.
yeah, that has
For
to be
sure.
on the list. I mean, just the whole series, all the good ones, the ones people refer to as like the best Final Fantasies, the must plays, and that goes even
Don't
that.
listen to them.
But I mean, they all have their lists, and I'm over here
Oh
like,
yeah,
I'm like, well, I played Final Fantasy 15,
lol.
and that's all I got. So I
Yeah.
can't even be in the conversation. So that's where I'm like, damn, I
Mm-hmm.
kind of wish I could be.
Yeah.
So.
No, I see you. I see you.
So yeah, good times.
Uh,
Good times.
I see you all in the chat. I'm actually saving you guys' things into a notepad for later. But so whoa, another one for me, um, is I think I'm gonna go. Actually, maybe I'll bring one of those up to the top. I'm gonna bring. I'm gonna bring this one up and knock that one down. Okay, so what's happening? I wish I was into Ass Creed
Ass
more.
Creed.
Yeah,
You
that's what I call it.
mean
Assassin's Creed.
the whole series or just certain
I
games
mean, I
or
wish I would have. I wish that. I mean, I still have to play the newer ones because I feel like the newer ones are stuff I would be into and I would like actually like those, but I haven't gotten around to those. So I'm still in the camp of like, do I play them? Do I not play them? Because I'm not sure if I'm gonna like them because I've seen the older ones and I know that they're totally different and whatever, but like that whole like thing. I'm really bad at stealth in games, guys. Like I don't know how to express this, but like stealth, I am not. It's not my forte. I like to just go in guns blazing, but like can't do that in Assassin's Creed. So I'm like, God damn it. But yeah, I wish I was into that franchise more because I feel like I would like some of the stories in the newer ones specifically. I keep saying the newer ones because like everything past like maybe Black Flag is something I would probably play. Um,
right. So you're talking about Origins, Odyssey,
Yeah, I'd
the
really want
the
to play those two.
the
Like,
very
actually,
very
really bad. But they're
pretty
so
pretty
fucking
ones.
expensive every time I look at them, and I'm like, I can't justify it because I really don't know if I would ever like them, and I don't want to. Like, I'm really stingy these days on like shit that I play. I don't want to spend that much money on a game that I might play for just 5 hours. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I got you. I
So
got you. There,
yeah.
I mean, yeah, I beat Origins. I played, I played a lot of Odyssey. I still haven't beat it.
Yeah.
That's in the backlog. Um, but they're very pretty
They are.
games. Yeah, they're
No,
very
yeah, they're
beautiful.
always really nice games, and the teams behind those games do a lot of fucking work to make stuff look authentic, and it's really like really, really good teams behind those games. I'm really appreciative of them, of what they're doing. But yeah, just never really got into those when they were new. I think my brother had like the first one or one of them older ones, and I never got to play it. And then I tried to play it, and the first one controls like ass. I'll tell you that much. It's like playing the fucking first Witcher. It's like really bad. But yeah,
Yeah.
no, don't
I
recommend doing that. So
I never really got into the older ones. Like I played the second one, the one that's kind of regarded as the best. At least
yeah,
then it was. I don't know about now, but I started it and then stopped it. So I couldn't really get into it either. But I did get into the newer ones, so I can't really add this series to the list, but
yeah,
I can see where
yeah.
you're coming from.
Mm-mm.
Who
That's
was it
3
in
for
the
me.
chat? Ricky. Shout out to Ricky in the chat. You brought up a good one, and I have to add this to the
You're
list.
gonna steal it? I see you.
And this is such a shame because I'm a big Batman fan. But the Arkham series is just a
Yeah.
series I did not play, which is crazy. You're gonna be like, "What kind of
It's
fan
crazy.
are you?" I
Big fan over
tried.
here.
I tried to play. Which one was it? I can't remember.
Arkham Knight?
No, I think the chat will
What was
probably
it,
know.
Knight?
It's the one where it starts off with like Bruce Wayne or Batman being tied up, and it's in first person mode at the beginning. Dude, I got sick from that part. I was like, I can't play this. I tried to play it,
Oh, yeah.
and I was like, oh man, I don't even remember
Yeah, all those games
how.
are in first person, aren't they?
No, they're
Arkham City.
not. They're not. But
Oh.
they have moments. Like they have like
Oh, that's right.
story moments or whatever. Is it City? Yeah, Arkham
City.
City. Okay, yeah, that's right. Thank you guys. See the chat, man, got my back. But yeah, I don't even remember how I played it. If it was like free on PS Plus or something like that, or I don't know. But I played it. I don't think I spent any money on it, which was good.
Yeah.
Yeah, man, I played that part. I was dizzy. I was like, I can't play this. So I just stopped playing it.
Aw,
So unfortunately, I mean, I know the
that
rest of the
sucks.
game's not like that, but it just kind of like pushed me away. And
Yeah.
that's why I couldn't play it. And I'm telling Kenny, turn on my light, please. And yeah, so that's
Yeah.
one I hate that I didn't get into it or I didn't play it because I like Batman. I like watching Batman movies. You know, I've been a Batman fan since I was little, so it just feels wrong. It's like, dude, I should be championing those games. You know, sucks.
You
Sucks.
should, but yeah. Regrets, man. Regrets.
So many regrets.
It's a lot. All right. My next one is going to be. I think it's going to be the Nier series because I haven't played Automata yet, but I also want to play the older games, like the first ones. But they haven't really released on anything. But like I think PS3 was the one. I think the first one, maybe the first one came out on. I'll have to look it up. I think it was PS3 that they started on the Nier series, but I want to play the Nier series, all of them. But I just never got the chance, and I have, like I said, I have Automata, but I haven't started it, and it's on my backlog for like forever now.
Man, oh man.
But yeah, I don't know. It's like a part of RPG stuff that I haven't played. There's a lot of RPGs I haven't played, like older RPGs, but like because Nier has made such a splash in recent years, right, with the release of the new one, I really want to get to it eventually so I can play it.
Yeah, Nier. Oh my gosh, that soundtrack alone.
All of the soundtracks, like I've heard that all the Nier games have bomb soundtracks. Like it's crazy. They have some good shit.
And the thing is, like with Nier, it's like, should I add that to chat? And people who give me such a hard time because I've only been in it twice. You know how there's like different endings and
Yeah.
it's in the backlog just like you, but the third ending and beyond that is like, yeah, I haven't done those yet. So people are gonna be like, Erica, you can't say nothing. You haven't even beat it either. So I mean, hey, I guess I'm with you, Shar. Maybe I should add it to the list. I don't know. Should I?
I mean,
I mean,
it's up to you, man.
Nah, but I mean, I guess as a series because I didn't play the other ones. So I mean, yeah, I could agree with that.
Yeah.
I was gonna throw one in for you. You know, that's also in your backlog. You know what you know what it is.
Do I?
You know
Wait, what? What?
that Persona.
Wait, what?
That
Oh,
Persona.
see, okay, I was thinking about like series and not like specific games, but yes, eventually,
Oh,
yeah,
all
yeah,
right, all
yeah, yeah.
right. I got you. Yeah.
I got a thing for us to do at the end of the at the end here, but yeah.
Yeah, yeah, that's another one. I mean, I guess I could say the rest of the games, because I started four and then haven't beat it yet.
Oh,
I
yeah.
really love five. I'm gonna get Royale and beat
Oh
it
God,
again.
of course you are.
So
See, that's also my other thing is like Royale's coming out, and I'm just like salt now because I'm like waited too long, and I want to play
yeah,
Royale because it's got more shit, but like, do I want to spend the money to get it? Like, we'll see.
yeah. I think some people are gonna be in that dilemma. Like they're like, oh, I've got this game. I didn't beat it. I didn't play it. And now the next one's coming, and I could have just waited for
Literally.
that. And yeah,
I'm so pissed when they do that now. That's such a thing that there's just a thing they're doing now, and I just don't like it. It's like just release the goddamn game and let it release. Like don't touch it. Like just don't do it.
yeah.
Or give
Unless
me DLC.
I
Like I
was gonna
don't
say that. I
care.
was gonna say that. Like, or just put it as like a DLC, like extra
Can
palace or
upgrade it. Yeah.
whatever. Yeah, but
God damn, dude.
I'm not complaining. But I mean, I see where you're coming from.
It's a lot. It's just more money, man. That's all it is.
I'm kind of struggling for the rest on my list. I know there's a bunch that
Yeah.
if I had more time to think of, because I literally just picked this top five before we went live, pretty much.
Yeah. Mine was kind of meh. Um, I have like one, two. I have four more.
Go
Well,
ahead, name another one. Name another one.
name another one from the top part of the list. There's runner-ups, but like another one from the top would be. I feel like it would be BioShock
Oh,
series
dude,
because
that's another
I've tried
one.
I've tried to play the game like a million times. Like I've tried to play the first one like 3 times now, and I just can't get into it. Something about like not like the aesthetic so much. The aesthetic is fine. Steampunk is great, but like something about like I just don't. I don't know how I feel about the first person shooting like narrative games. Does that make sense? Like
Yeah,
it's weird for me to have a story told to me while I'm running around and shooting things with a gun. I don't know. It's really like it's combining weird genres to me into like this like narrative shooter that's just really it's interesting and it's weird, but like it's not bad, but like I don't know, maybe it's the way I like my stories being played out, but like it's really weird and I just don't know if I'll ever play any of them. Like I don't think I'll ever beat any of them. And I was going to like play through them. Like I have 1, 2, and Infinite, but like I can't get past 1. Like it also it's I don't like horror games either, so like this game is not that great for my fucking heart because like it is kind of scary. But like it's not anything I just don't like jump scares is what it is. And there's like a couple of jump scares in it already, and I was like not having it. I was like, that's just so stupid. But yeah, there's like an impending doom kind of a feel that's good because it like gives you a sense of urgency, which I like. That's what a good horror game should do if you're gonna play that genre. But like that game, I don't know, man. I just can't do it. I just something about it is just not doesn't vibe with me.
it's
But I
just
wish it
not
would
for
because
you, I guess.
yeah. People
Yeah.
said Infinite was really good too, and maybe I should just play Infinite because it's maybe not as dark. I guess
I don't
maybe
think
that's part of
you
what it
don't like
is.
dark games. Cuz
I don't like dark
you
games.
said that about
Yeah,
the Souls series and Bloodborne and
I don't
the
like visually
aesthetics.
dark games.
Yeah.
Like I don't. Yeah, I don't know what it is. Like there's nothing wrong with it. It's just when I'm the one playing it and I'm the one that has to look at it for like the X amount of hours. It's just like I really wish there was some color, and there is color, but it's different, you know.
Yeah,
So maybe Infinite would be more my
you
style.
definitely need to get that Switch. Get some color in your life. You got all kinds
I
of
got
colors on
color.
there. Shoot,
Oh yeah,
they
we'll get there.
pop.
But oh
But
yeah.
yeah, that's crazy. Yeah, that makes sense though.
But yeah, that game was a really big part of like gaming back in the day. Back in the day, I say, but like it wasn't that long ago. But like it made a big splash, and I was just sitting there, just like, yeah, that's the game, I guess. Meh.
Okay, I have a good one. I have a good
Oh,
one. I was thinking about
okay,
it.
yeah.
Freaking Monster Hunter. Monster
Oh
Hunter.
my god, I wish you were into Monster Hunter too. Oh my
Not
god.
just because it seems like everyone's having a good old time with it. It's like, man, I think that would be a good game to like stream. I felt like if I would have
It's a great
streamed
stream game
it
and
and
it's a great party game.
party game,
Party game is like
yeah.
really weird to say, but it's a good co-op game.
That's what I'm
Not party
saying. Like
game, what am I saying?
I traditionally like co-op and I like
Yeah.
collaborating with people. Like we could both stream, we
Bruh.
could both
We need you
play.
to get on Monster Hunter, like
I
right
know
now.
you play. It's kind of the same thing with you and Souls. It's like I know you play it, and I know it's a game we could play together. But it's like,
But we don't do it.
dude, I could
That's really funny.
not. Remember, we played it once, and
We did.
I felt like I was holding you guys back. Like I was
What?
trash. I didn't know how to play.
No,
I didn't know
that's
how to
fine.
fix my weapon, and I felt like I was holding you guys back. I was like slowing you
No.
down. I was slowing you
See,
down.
but that's the thing is like I play a lot of MMOs. I play like Final Fantasy 14 a lot, and there's a lot of times where I run into people and I'll run into a dungeon and there's like a level 15 who doesn't know how to do any of their skills, and I'll just like, kindly tell them maybe what they need to know. And like I'm used to like dealing with noobs
No,
and like
you could be mean
it's
though,
fine.
Char. You could be mean. Let's be
I'm
real.
mean because it's you, okay? I'm only mean because it's you and I love you, and that's the only reason.
I remember you guys were laughing at me because I didn't know how to like sharpen the weapon
were
or
lost,
whatever. I
That
was
was fun.
freaking lost. I didn't know
That
where
was
to
some
go.
funny shit though. Come on
You were
now.
talking about like a campfire or something. I'm like, well, I don't see it. I don't know where I'm at.
Bruh. We gotta play that game again so we can like get you through the fucking tutorial areas, and then we'll fucking
It was,
get
but it
some
was
monsters, dude.
like it was cool. I didn't hate it, but I just couldn't like. I didn't feel that want, that desire. Like, oh, I can't wait to play again. Like, it never got to that point.
I haven't played in a long time either, though. But if anybody else wanted to play it, like of my like immediate friend group wanted to play it, I'd fire it up again. But a lot of my friends were playing Final Fantasy 14, so that's where we're at. But that's just fun.
That's the one though, because it's not just you. There's other people I talk to, like I think Nev, right? And you and Nev are like twins or twinsies out here.
No, we're not.
you like the same stuff. But shout out to Nev, friend of the show. He would give me a hard time too, and other people would be like, "Man, Erica, how come you don't play Monster Hunter? That's like perfect for you. You're fighting all these monsters and bosses, and
it is fun.
Don't you like fighting bosses?" And I'm just like, "Yeah, but not like that." Like I would like, man, if they had like a Soulsborne type boss thing where you have a co-op, like I'm down for that because I like those kind of bosses. But when I'm just like hacking and trying to like,
what's that game called? Oh my god, guys, I'm forgetting what that game is called. What's
one?
it called? Oh my god, what is it?
The recent one?
No, it's like it's kind of older, and I have one of the games. Oh my god, what's it called?
Is it what I'm describing? Oh wait, what?
God Eater.
Oh, God Eater. Yeah, okay.
God Eater series is kind of like that.
Yeah, I don't know, man. Monster Hunter would just never.
I wish I was into God Eater, by the way. I kind of wish I was into God Eater more. There's a lot of games.
Yeah, so that's
runner-ups.
one.
I have runner-ups. Do you have runner-ups?
No, I don't even have the fifth one. You go. Just go ahead.
I've got three. The one that I wrote down before I saw people in chat, I had Castlevania, but I think this this kind of encompasses all Metroidvanias. I don't play Metroidvanias, and I know they're good, and I know they can be fun, but it's not one of the genres that I usually gravitate towards. So I kind of wish I was more into Metroidvanias. I also seeing people in chat. I put down Fire Emblem, but I've only played like the old Fire Emblem games. I think I played the first one on GBA, which was, I can't remember the name of it. It's the one with Lynn. I love Lynn. Lynn is his wife. And then I also played Sacred Stones, but I can't remember if I beat Sacred Stones. I probably didn't. Also, Sacred Stones is really good. But I wish I was into more of the newer ones because, like, since, what was it? Not Awakening. Was it Awakening? One of them on
Yeah, I think 3DS. It's called Awakening. Yeah.
Yeah. From like Awakening on is like when people started like giving it more attention, and that's when the game actually started like getting like fucking good apparently. And I'm like, oh shit, I should probably get on this, but I never did. I've only played the older ones, so I kind of wish I was into that. And then the last one I have on here is I put down WoW, but I think that's because it's such a big part of MMO history that I wish I was into it more. I did go and try and play it a couple years back now, somebody gave me some time in the game and I tried to play it, and that game controls like ass, boy. I'm used to like playing MMOs that like control like ass, so it was okay, but like man, that game, the beginning of that game even for beginners is like a struggle. It's like crazy. But yeah, no, I much prefer Final Fantasy 14 personally. But yeah, that shit I kind of wish I was into like when I was younger, I guess. I wish I was into it more when I was younger because I didn't know about MMOs and stuff. And if I had been into it then, I probably would still be playing it now, honestly. Probably still be playing WoW if I had started it earlier, but I didn't. So, whatever. That's the thing.
Yeah, that's a good list right there.
I got lists from other people. Do you want me to read those out?
Oh no, we'll get to those. I just wanted to add the last thing, just a whole genre. Just a whole freaking genre. And that
You're gonna say RPGs?
No.
What?
No, because I play RPGs. What you talking about? Like JRPGs? Or like what?
I encompass all RPGs, but okay, yeah.
No, I mean I dabble in RPGs. But no, fighters. I just don't play any fighters, and I would like to.
Oh my god!
I would like to be good at a fighter, so that way I could like challenge people and like feel that competitiveness, the 1v1 thing. Maybe it's like the 1v1 thing that kind of like throws me off. I like team stuff, so maybe that's why I'm not really into fighters. But not only that, just having fun with it is one thing, but to put in the time to like get better. I mean, they call it what, hitting the lab, right? Oh, I'm gonna hit the lab, and then they spend hours and hours on one character, and they find their go-to character or whatever. I just can't imagine doing that. Like I don't even do like when it comes to even Souls games, you do the 1v1 thing and you go and fight people on there. Like I don't even do that. I think it's like it's that combo of like the 1v1 and then just the time it takes to get good. Yeah.
No, I totally, I'm with you on that. At the same time, I think I'm gonna get that fucking new Guilty Gear game because I love Guilty Gear. People don't know this about me. I love Guilty Gear. Guilty Gear, one of my favorite fucking fighting games of all time, and I barely touched it. Like I can't. But I love watching people play it, and the characters are just so great, and just the creator is just amazing, and I just everything about that game, everything about Guilty Gear is just give it all to me. But I am gonna get that new Guilty Gear game, and hopefully my friend gets it, and then we can combo together, and we can like practice together because he plays more fighting games than I do.
Man, yeah, it's
I'm excited.
Definitely fighters. And somebody joked around in the chat earlier. They're like, you better not say Smash. Or maybe they wanted me to say Smash. But I mean, throw it in there.
Smash is... sure.
Just fighting games in general. I just wish I was like interested more in them. And then also just, like the community seems cool. And, it's a good place to like challenge people. Obviously, the 1v1s and all that. And it's like, man, I just can't. I can't do it. I don't have the time. I don't have the time. And it is what it is, Ain't nobody got time for that, but
it's true though. Yeah. Ain't nobody got time for that. Honestly though, like, we'll get there though.
Yeah, but that's our lists. Shout out to the chat. I'm seeing the love. I appreciate that, you guys.
Yeah.
We're gonna list now those from the chat. If you're getting here a little bit late, let us know your list, top 5 games you wish you were into. All right. You took notes, right, of who was saying their lists earlier? You got those?
1, 2, 3, 4. I got 6.
Okay, list them.
6. Okay, we got Nev. Haha. We got Nev. He said Soulsborne, sim racers, fighting games, League of Legends, and rhythm games. Bro, Nev, I wish you were into rhythm games too, bro. I really do. I love rhythm games. They're fun. Eric, we got top 5 in no order: Zelda, Smash Brothers, Witcher 3, World of Warcraft, and Monster Hunter World.
This man said Zelda?
This man said, you know what? I feel him on the Zelda because I've literally only played like maybe one Zelda game to completion. So like, I feel you, Eric. I'm on that page, dude. All right,
hold on. I'm so tempted to end the podcast right now. I'm so disappointed in you, Shar. I'm disappointed in Eric. I don't even know what to say.
You surprised though? I'm not a Nintendo kid. Like literally though. This is not a shock to
Ew.
anybody in this fucking chat right now. All right.
All right.
Super Metal Dave, he says, he's got a couple. The first time he posted, he said Destiny, boy, Destiny, Fire Emblem, Kirby, Grand Theft Auto series, and Halo.
Halo. Okay.
Yeah. All right, and then he also added later on. He said Metal Gear Solid's Kingdom Hearts, and Spyro. And I wish you were into Spyro too, because Spyro is good shit, dude.
I never played Spyro.
Boy,
never played it.
You never played Spyro?
Nah.
God.
Nintendo kid, remember? We Team Banjo over here.
You can get the new Spyro game, and it has the first 3 remastered. Get out of here.
We Team Mario over here. Team Yoshi.
Wow.
All right.
Spyro forever. All right. So Ricky Ricardo says Witcher, Metal Gear Solid, Red Dead Redemption, Batman Arkham, and Splinter Cell.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Metal Gear. Metal Gear might be another one I could throw in there.
I'm tempted to say Metal Gear, but also oh hello. We got.
Oh shit! What?
I know.
Whoa, okay. Keep going.
Should we address that? I'll keep going. All right.
We will.
We got Mechanica. I can't spell. I can't say stuff. Hello, Mechanized Detective. I said it first time, first try. Monster Hunter, Castlevania, Borderlands, Zelda, and Club Penguin.
Club Penguin.
The troll. I fucking love. Oh, it's so good. And then we got last one. We got Spencer Pauly says Souls games, Witcher 3, Zelda, Breath of the Wild, Halo, and games like Samurai Warrior.
Damn, I think they listed like every big game from like each company right there. That's kind of crazy.
I feel him though.
That's kind of crazy.
I feel him because also same. Kind of wish I was into those, but I'm not. But yeah.
Damn. All right. Before we continue, or we're getting close to the end of the show. Kofi just said, PSP sends love. Appreciate that, Kofi. I saw the pink and I was like, whoa.
Yeah, I saw that too. It was like surprise.
What's that color? But thank you. And everybody in the chat, appreciate it. Me and Shar do. We out here, we try to, provide an entertaining show. I hope you guys enjoyed it thus far. Is that it for the lists? Was that it?
Yeah, that was all I had from people earlier.
We got a couple coming in late. Texas Lean says Halo, Gears, Destiny, Dark Souls, and Call of Duty. Damn, those are some big franchises right there.
I mean, same though.
Maybe
I wish I was into shooters more, but like at the same time, I would spend so much. If I was into shooters more, I think that would be I would be playing shooters more. I think people who play shooters in general, I'm generalizing here. I think people who play shooters don't usually go outside that genre as much as people who are already outside that genre. Does that make sense?
Yeah, I think so. But you did mention earlier, hopefully I didn't miss any other, well, there's some lists in there. I guess
I'm sure I missed people.
I'm missing some. But you did mention earlier about Metroidvanias, and I want to use that to transition into an announcement I have. And that's and it's great because we got a lot of people in the chat. So yeah, if you guys want to be entered into a contest, I guess we can call it that, giveaway. I'm giving away Ori and the Will of the Wisps. All right, I'm gonna give away a copy on Steam. All right, because that's where you should be playing it. Let me stop. No, but for reals, I want to give away a copy of Ori 2. All right, and this is how you can be entered. Share this podcast on Twitter. Share it on Twitter. Tag me or Shar or both, and you will be entered. All right, so just share the show, share it to your friends, your family, and you will be entered to win Ori 2, because I cannot wait for this game. And Shar, you should be playing this game. God damn it.
Oh my god.
You need to work on that Metroidvania. Yes.
Oh my god.
Yeah, I should just gift you the first game. But anyways, digress. Shar needs to play a lot of games out here. It's crazy.
I have a lot of games.
I have a whole list for this.
I have a thing we're gonna do something at the end of I have something to do at the end of this show. So let me know when you're done your spiel. But yes.
Yeah. Yeah. So if you want to win Ori 2, share the podcast, tag me, tag Shar or both of us, and put like hashtag Ori 2 or something like that. And I will see it. I will see it in my mentions. And like the podcast, but there's no way of me knowing if you did. But go ahead and like it anyways if you want to. But share it, tag me, and you will be entered. I will announce the winner on the next show, which will be, let me look at this calendar real quick. Actually, I think the next show would be too late because it comes out the 11th. So I will announce it before that, okay? And I will get in contact with you on Twitter. I will tweet it out. I'll tweet out the winner and everything. I will announce it sometime maybe that Monday or something, because I know it comes out on a Wednesday, the 11th. So possibly like the 9th, I will announce the winner, all right? So you guys know what to do. Go do it. And good luck to everybody. So Shar, what was it? What did you want to...
All right. I know we already did our top 5, but all right. So here's the thing. I want you to write down or think of 3 games that you either haven't started playing or you haven't finished. Okay?
Okay.
And you can write them down if you want to. I'm going to do the same.
That's it? Just 3 games in the backlog?
I'll tell you. Yeah, 3 games in your backlog.
Okay. Is there a catch to this? Like,
there is a catch. So what we're going to do, we're going to tell each other our 3 games. And we're going to choose what the other person has to play.
Oh, okay. Let me open my Steam.
Yeah, okay, that's fine.
Let me open my Steam. I gotta look. And
Actually,
the other person chooses. Ooh, this is a good. Okay, this is a good one.
We can increase it. We can increase it to 5 if you want. I said 3 because we might be low on time. But I mean, if you want to do 5,
3 is good, I think, because we're kind of kind of wrapping up here. But yeah, we can do 3. Yeah. All right, let me go to my library.
I gotta think of one more game. It's the other one.
Chat could weigh in too if they'd like.
I mean, chat can weigh in, but whether
that's true. That's true.
I'm not gonna listen to chat. That's what I'm saying right now. So yeah, what's gonna happen? So what's gonna happen? We're gonna tell our 3 games, and then the other person has to choose which one we either try to finish or start in the span of the next, like when the next backlog starts. So in 2 weeks.
Got you. Do we have to beat the game?
We don't have to beat the game, but as long as you have played it or tried to play it in some capacity, I'm gonna say it's a pass.
Okay. All right. Should we take turns or just go with 3? Like, just throw them out there.
Hold on. I need to.
No. We should just list. Okay, I'm looking. Damn, this came out of nowhere. I'm trying to think.
I know. See, I told you.
Because this has to be choices that I'm willing to play.
That's why I said 3.
You know what I mean?
Because I was like, and it could be ones that you haven't started, or it could be ones you have already started. But it has to be ones that you're thinking about playing, or that you want to start. You know what I mean?
That's hard because all I can think about right now is like Ori 2 and Neo 2. So I'm like
ones
fixated.
that you have already. You silly.
You go first.
Okay, I got 3. Okay. I know what you're gonna pick. I'm so not ready. Okay. I know what you're gonna pick already, but I'm gonna say them all anyways. Okay, so we got Nier Automata. Okay, that's my first one.
Good one.
Nier Automata. Dragon Age Origins. Okay. Origins is the first one, if you don't know.
Right.
All right. And the third one is Persona 5.
Oh, come on, Shar. You already know. You already know the right answer.
Okay, but I want to start all of them, man.
But you already know you got to start that greatness that is Persona 5. You got to.
Should I not have said Persona 5? Should I have taken that off the list?
If not Persona, because it's like you listed it, but it's like you don't want to play it.
I do want to play it. That's why I put it on my list, dude. That's why it's there. So I need a push to fucking start it because it's so long.
If not that, then I'm going with Nier. If not that, because Nier is shorter if you're counting just one playthrough, but
yeah, if I'm counting one, yeah,
and it is fire. Like the music, like I'm curious just how you feel about the game.
Mm-hmm.
So maybe I'll go with that one because you got Royale.
No, go with your gut. Literally, don't let me.
That's just me being selfish, and I want to see you stream Persona 5, but
I can't stream it. You know that.
Oh, that's right. Well, listen.
She's like, oh shit.
I think honestly, I would tell you to play Nier
Automata. Yeah.
Yeah.
All right. I'll try to. By the time the next backlog comes around, I'll try to start that. Then, yeah, for sure.
All right. I'm looking at my list here.
Okay.
First one I'm gonna throw out here, and you're probably, I don't even know if you would even pick this. Max Payne 3. Max Payne 3. I just
Okay.
bought it recently. They say it's the must play on PC. It runs really well. It looks amazing and stuff. It's like a shooter, third person
Okay.
shooter, I believe. Okay.
Yeah.
Gosh, I don't even know what the hell.
You've got to have so many games. Are you kidding me?
I
What are you doing?
do, but it's like I have to want to play them. You know,
I mean,
I could list
either or.
games.
Well, yeah, whatever.
Okay, shoot. There is The Witcher 3. I should probably put that in there. Damn.
Are you putting that in there? Is that one of your picks?
It's a placeholder. It's a placeholder. I'm looking.
Okay.
This is rough. This is hard.
How is this hard? You've got to have so many games, dude.
I do, but I don't. My mind's on Neo right now, Shar. What do you want me to say? What do you want me to do? What do you want from me? Damn it.
I want you to have games in your backlog that you want to play.
Okay, I got one. Shadow of the Tomb Raider.
Oh, yeah, okay.
Okay, so Shadow of the Tomb Raider, Max Payne 3.
Yeah.
The Witcher 3 is a placeholder, but I feel like I could find something better. Shoot. That might have to be it. Because I'm looking and nothing's popping out. Nothing's popping out for me right now.
Nothing else? God damn.
That's all. Nah.
She's like,
that's it.
Don't
That's it. Or okay.
All right.
No, I'm good. I'm good with that.
What?
Oh.
No.
No.
What?
No, I'm good. End the show. I'm good.
Okay, I'm gonna pick. I'm not gonna make you suffer through The Witcher if you don't like it. But no, I'm kidding. Shadow of the Tomb Raider.
All right, Shadow of the Tomb Raider. So I have to start it.
Play a couple hours of that, and
I can do that.
Yeah, that's all. That's all I wanted.
By the time of the next show, so in a couple weeks, I will have played Shadow of the Tomb Raider. I got this.
Yeah, no, that's easy, right?
That was a good idea.
And then we'll come back. We'll reconvene. We'll see how the other person did. We'll see where we are.
You know what's cool about our choices is they're female protagonists.
Hey,
so I mean that's kind of cool, you know.
Yep,
something that relates. But yeah, we'll come back next time. We'll talk about how we feel about the games. I guess I'm interested what you think. I'm interested what you think about Nier.
I'm gonna have a blast. We'll see if I can get through the tutorial, but we'll see.
So yeah, unless there's anything else Shar wants to say,
that's it, man.
We're done with these topics. We killed it, I think. This is a good show. Very good show. Yep. Appreciate the chat once again for turning out and coming. Is that the right word? Turning up. Hey.
Turning up, coming out.
Whatever, man. It's Friday. I had a long week. I did the Ori announcement. So yeah, again, we are on Spotify now. So if you guys want to follow us there, we'd really appreciate it. Also working on some other things like Instagram and things like that. We'll just, stay tuned. We trying to expand and trying to like share this as much as possible. We appreciate the support. Please like this if you're on YouTube. If you're listening to this later on the audio, follow us if you haven't. All right. Thank you so much for listening. And we will catch you next time.
Yeah.
Bye.